I've always wanted to say this to you. You got a lot of chutzpah. Do you get told that a lot?
Well,
you do, and here you are. You're back again.
yep.
What's going on?
Well, I am working on an initiative called Energy Maven Nantucket, and it's basically a organization that I'm trying to start where we would be focused on actively advocating for renewable energy resources on Nantucket and conservation. So we could take a stance and go out there and educate people, with facts, having guest speakers come in to the island. And most importantly, I think, would be to advocate to the government, the local government, to get a plan that we all can follow, just something explicit. What are our goals and how are we going to achieve them?
Okay, so tell us about how this would come about. How does it work, this plan?
Well, that really would be for the town, I think, to dictate where they think that, where we should go. Because the history of this, for those who don't know, we used to have an energy committee that was formed by Barbara Gukin back, I believe it was in 2005, 2006, around there. But recently there, we were active, and I was active on that. I ended up as the chairman. But as things worked through local politics and whatnot, I think things got too heated, and the government, the selectmen specifically, decided to back away from renewable energy, specifically a wind turbine on Nantucket.
They didn't cause the committee to disband, though.
Well, they did.
They did.
The selectmen did say that the committee was on hold, but it's been permanently on hold since
So is this in reaction to that?
I think
about?
So. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So what the selectmen said, and I can understand, was it was just there needed to be a nonprofit that would actually advocate for renewables, rather than the town kind of listening to opponents who thought that we should keep Nantucket, the scape clean and just, a vacation spot, or, they thought that there were health implications, but...
So what do we need to do? What are some of the things that we need to do as far as energy is concerned?
Well, I think we need to be thinking about our footprint, number one. I don't think that we should be relying on the mainland to produce coal, oil, and natural gas-fired power plants. That's the power that we get here. Right. We're connected by a underwater sea cable, and I just don't think that it's appropriate for us to rely on the mainland for our power needs. We should be more independent and getting our resources from renewable resources.
Okay. That's number one.
Yeah.
What some other things?
Well,
conservation?
I think, yeah, conservation.
I mean, we should be talking about that. I mean, why would they have any problem with that?
The selectmen don't seem to have a problem with it. The problem, we, as the Energy Committee, we were advocating for joining green communities, which is something statewide where communities would pledge that they would take on certain building codes and standards that everybody would have to adhere to. So that was the problem with the selectmen. They thought that, my understanding anyway, is that they thought that those changes would be too expensive for a homeowner to take on. And so they declined the Green Communities invitation. This Friday, August 9th, 2013, it's a Secretary, Rick Sullivan, will be here on island. Mariah Mitchell is sponsoring public forum to talk about science and policies. So he's coming here to talk about alternative energy and climate change and erosion. So the push, what I would like to see happen this week is I'd love to be able to go to the Secretary and say, we have 1,000 signatures, people who are advocating for active pursuit of renewable resources and energy conservation on Nantucket.
Okay, so that's how you're going to try to do it. You're going to actively get people to sign a petition that says we want to actively, and then bring it to the selectmen.
Yes,
have them
and this secretary
recognize that things have to start to happen here.
Right.
I see.
Just to kind of have that. We have something on change.org that we just made this morning, actually. And I know it's tight, but I think things can happen fast.
So you want to try to get 1,000 signatures by
Friday.
Okay.
And then be able to say, you know, there are this many people who are concerned about this.
All right, so for those people out there that want to sign up, where can they go?
Well, it's on change.org,
Okay.
but you can also find a link on our website, which is www.energymavennantucket.com.
Okay, I'll put that on at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, good. Thanks.
All right, well, good luck with it.
Thank you.
And thanks for sharing this with us,
Yeah.
Ann.
Thank you, Gino.
Okay.
Have a great day. Enjoy it.
You too.
Yeah.